taking over the nation, man. This shit bigger than ever. Tell you.
My city. Who fucking with me? Pull up with this 30 and this chopper hold a 50. Man, I heard that nigga Mickey. That's the rest. Right, spray his car, spray the window. She keeps sucking on my dick, trying to get it.
What's up, YouTube? Saying Lando back with another one. Lando back in the bando. You already know what's going on, man. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're slow. You know what I'm saying? Back with another banger. You feel me? Strategies that you can use to make your first 10K. You feel me? These also the strategies that I made, that I used to make my first 10K too. So I'm putting y'all down. I'm putting you down, man. So basically, bro, in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to avoid wasting time and money like I did when I was trying to make my first 10K with my brand. I went through all the trials and errors, so y'all don't have to, bro. This is my brand right here, Maury the brand. You feel me? I have 18K on Instagram. I have 5K on TikTok. And I've been running my brand for around 4 years now. The first thing that we're gonna break down in this video is what you need to do. You need to master the foundation of your brand, bro. You need to master the foundation. No, every brand needs a strong foundation. If you don't have a strong foundation, your brand is just bound to fail. It's bound to, you know what I'm saying? You can't be trying to start all the way up here and you don't got a strong base, bro. It's like Jenga, bro. If your base not strong, bro, one wrong thing and your whole thing falling down, bro. Just like Jenga. To master your foundation, or aka your identity, the identity of your brand. Before you even think about selling, you need to figure out why people should buy from you instead of buying from the next brand. You feel me? What makes your brand different? What makes you stand out? What is gonna make people be like, oh snap, I want to spend my money? Cause like, for people to spend their money with you, you gotta have a good reason for them to come out their pocket and spend their hard-earned money with you instead of the next person, bro, or instead of just saving it. There's 1,000 million brands out here. You gotta learn how to stand out. So in order to do this, you gotta follow these few steps. The first step is you need to find your reason. Why does your brand exist? What's the reason for your brand? A good business is supposed to solve problems. If your business is not solving problems, it's not really a business. You can't really call it a business because you feel me? Any business solves a problem. If you got an accounting business, you solving accounting work. If you got a clothing brand, you're supplying people with clothes. If you got a dentist business or something, you're fixing people's teeth. It's always it's something that in the world that needs to be solved, that you're going to solve with your business. Find your reason. Why does your brand exist? The next step is learn your target audience. Who are you selling to and what energy does your brand brings? That is a crucial step. What energy does your brand brings, bro? You need to figure that out, bro. Cause you can't be trying to sell to everybody. Everybody is not gonna like your brand. Your brand is not gonna be for everybody. Everybody is made differently. So if you're trying to sell to everybody, you're gonna lose a lot of money trying to cater to everybody. Cause what one niche of people like, the other niche don't like. So you need to find your niche and maximize within that niche and get them to keep coming back. You want recurring, you want people to keep coming back. After they buy, they're gonna be like, oh, I love his aesthetic, I love his brand. I'm gonna buy all my clothes from here. And they're gonna buy it, they're gonna support you every drop. And that's gonna put what? More money in your pocket, bro. Also need to figure out your unique selling point. What makes your brand stand out, bro? What makes it stand out? What is the meaning behind your brand? You need to have a meaning and a story behind your brand to make it actually stand out, bro. Does the world need another generic brand? It doesn't. It doesn't need another generic brand. We need brands that actually stand out, that actually mean something, that's actually about something. And that's where you come in. You put the work behind your brand so that people will actually look and be like, okay, he puts a lot of work behind his. They put a lot of work behind their brand. They actually care about what they're selling. They're not just out here just selling bull BS. You feel me? Next phase, you need to learn how to be smart with your money, bro. You gotta be like, running a business is gonna teach you a lot of. It's gonna teach you financial literacy. It's gonna teach you how to really move with your money. How to be responsible with your money. Cause every dollar counts. You gotta know what you're good at and what you're weak at, so you know where to invest and where to get help at. Cause you can't do everything. You can't have a successful brand solely by yourself. I mean, it's possible, maybe. There's gonna be points where you're good at and there's gonna be points where you're weak at. The points where you're weak at, you're gonna need to get help from other people, like hiring people, hiring designers, hiring social media managers, hiring ad team. You gotta learn where you're weak at, so you can hire people, so that you're not just wasting time, energy, and money on trying to do something and it comes out trash, and now you're looking like, oh dang, like I just wasted all this time and money, like, you know what I'm saying? So instead you hire the next person what you weak at. You do what you good at and you hire what you weak at.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah.
Don't overspend trying to look big. You know, just be authentic. People like authenticity. We're moving away from the era where being flashy and all this is cool. Like, people can't really relate to that. They want something they can relate to, bro. Some people are not having all the chains and money and all the designer. A lot of people not having that, bro. So they can't relate to you if that's all you're trying to show them and do. Like, but if you showing them like the real you, they can relate to you. They can be like, oh, like that could be me, or I feel him, or you don't gotta overspend. You don't gotta look like you're just all that, guy. Like, just be you. Just be you. Focus your money on things that drive sales, bro. Like quality content, ads, and customer experience, bro.
Way too much from the chef up top. Feel like I got dementia. Dude, making my facial features high. Feel like I popped a pill. Oh, me wanna done this shit right now. But
you need to focus. This is where you need to focus. Be reinvesting your money in. Reinvest your money into them 3 points, bro. Cause you want to have good quality. You want to have good content. You want to run ads, cause ads are going to drive customers to your site. And you want to show customers a good experience, because if you show customers a good experience, they're going to keep coming back. And the whole goal is to have recurring customers rather than a one-time customer, because a one-time customer is hard. It's harder to keep having one-time customers than to have a customer that keep coming back and keep shopping with you, because now you know every time you drop, you know you got that one customer that's going to show some love. You feel me? Rather than you trying to search the world wide and see who's going. Focus on recurring customers. Reinvest profits into better systems, not lifestyle, bro. And your first years of your business, bro, you should not be pocketing no money. You should not be spending no money for selfish gain, no self-gain, none of that. You should be reinvesting all your profits straight back into your business, back into your brand, bro. So your brand could grow bigger and better, and it can give you a leverage. You feel me? Like, if you just spending all that money on yourself, then how's your brand going to become better? Your brand is supposed to be everlasting change. It's supposed to evolve. Each season is supposed to get better and bigger. And that's why you're supposed to spend your money back into your business, so it can grow and get bigger and better. Like, that's the whole point of running a business. A lot of people kill their brand when they try to enjoy the benefits too early. Because now you done spent all your money on stuff you didn't need. And now when it's time to spend stuff on stuff you do need, now you're running short, and now your business is more likely to fail, and you're more likely to fall on your face, and it's going to be like to be over with, because you didn't prioritize what you should have prioritized in the beginning, gang. That's not how you're going to make 10K, dog. It's not how you're going to make 10K. You're not going to make 10K that way, man. The next phase is consistency and work rate, bro. The people who make it are the ones who put the most hours into your brand. The more hours you put into your brand, the faster you will reach your 10K mark. The faster you reach your goals. The faster your brand will continue to grow. Some people think they could just spend an hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes a day on trying to grow your brand. You're not really trying to grow your brand, okay? You're just doing it as a hobby at this point. You're just doing it for fun. 1-2 hours, that's what you do. That's what you spend on doing fun stuff, gang. No, you need to actually lock in and actually spend more time, because the next person is working way harder. They're putting way more time into your brand. They're spending all night. They might be spending 8 hours. They might be pulling 8-hour shifts working on their brand to grow their brand.
30 in the morning to 8:30 at night.
And guess what? They're reaching their 10K mark every month. Every month they're reaching their 10K mark, because they're putting more time into it. It's actually becoming a passion. They're learning. They're growing. You also need to post every day. Some people think that you could just post every blue moon like they're just some type of big brand. No, you're growing your brand, gang. You can't be just trying to post every blue moon. You need to be posting every day. You need to find some content and put it into their face every day, man. You need to post TikToks, Reels, Shorts. Any time of short form content, you need to be posting every day. Every day, either 3 times a day. Like sometimes you might fall short to do 3 times a day, so you might do 1, but at least 3 times a day would be ideal. Annoy people with consistency. Let them always see your brand. Let them get to a point where they be like, dang, bro, I see this brand all the time, bro. I might as well just tap in. I might as well just shop. Like, I'm tired of seeing this, but I might as well just cop like these. You know what I'm saying? Like, annoy them, because the more they see it, the more it's gonna trigger something in their brain to be like, oh, I actually like this brand. I actually like this piece. I actually want to shop. I actually want to buy this piece, man. You got to annoy them, bro. You got to become annoying, bro. You feel me? Everybody that blows up, they start off as that one annoying person, but like, eventually people are gonna grow to love you. They're gonna keep seeing your content. It's gonna trigger something in their brain. They're gonna type in. If you can't record content every day, which is kind of hard, I got a strategy which I call batch recording. So you could batch record your content if needed. So pick a day or 2 days out your week. You could probably do like Monday, Wednesday, or whatever day, and just record all your content ideas on that day. And that way you can have content to keep posting throughout the day, days, throughout the week, instead of just making content every single day. It's kind of brain time away from doing other stuff where you could just do everything in one day. For real, it's just smart. It's just ideal. The next phase is sales strategy and rollouts, man. You need a real rollout plan. Don't just drop clothes and hope for sales, bro. That's like throwing a penny into the wishing well and making a wish. And you know what I'm saying? That's like praying and like not putting no work ethic behind your praise, not putting no work behind your prayers, bro. You just wasting time, gang. You're not doing it right, gang. You're not doing it. You're not doing it right. Plan a good rollout. Get product, lifestyle, and studio pics ready, bro. All them pics are good. I'm gonna show y'all examples of each one. This is a product picture, which is just a flat lay picture on the ground. You're just taking a picture on the ground, and you know what I'm saying, make sure it's all neat, make sure no wrinkles in it, make sure you got a good level floor. You know what I'm saying? It's looking good, aesthetic is looking good, pleasing to the eye, and everything's on point. This is a good product picture. That works. It's called or they can call it like you can call it a layout or something like that. Then you need a lifestyle picture. This is a lifestyle picture. A lifestyle picture is just showing them how your brand can be styled or wore, or it's just showing the aesthetic behind your brand. It's really showing the aesthetic behind your brand. Them a vision in their head to where they can picture their self wearing your brand. It's showing them the sizing and all that. Style pictures are just great, bro, because it's like once people see lifestyle pictures, they can picture their self in your brand and live in a certain way, and they can really see the aesthetic behind your brand too. So that's good. Also, do studio pics. Studio pics are very good too, because studio pics are professional. They are pleasing to the eye, and they bring a lot of attention to the product that you have, because studio pics, the only thing you can really look at is the product. Them three pics need to be ready for your drop, bro. No doubt about it. You also need to figure out how many orders you need to hit 10K, and make sure your stock can reach that. Like, most people get a couple pieces, like maybe like 30 pieces, and they think they're gonna reach 10K. No, gang, you don't even have enough pieces to even reach 10K. Once you sell out, you're probably gonna reach like 4-5K max, gang, but it's not gonna be 10K. You feel me? Even if that, I don't know. It just depends on how much you're selling it for, and I'm saying, like, what's the product and stuff like that. But you need to make sure that you have enough pieces, like profit margin and all that, to make sure that you have enough to reach 10K, bro. Work out the numbers, work out the profit, work out the break-even point, work out all that to make sure that you can reach 10K with how many pieces you got and what you're selling. You feel me? You figure out how many you need, how many orders you need. Maybe you need 100, maybe you need 80, maybe you need 150, maybe you need, you know what I'm saying, maybe you need 2 orders a day for the next month, and you can reach 10K. You just gotta figure out, bro, what you need. Another thing I recommend is keep your website open. Always keep your website open. If you can handle orders year-round, bro. If not, then you can close it. But if you're still just trying to grow your brand and get some sales, I recommend keeping it open, because you never know who's gonna have the urge to buy something. And if your website's always closed, they never have the opportunity to buy, so you're losing out on money, you're losing out on sales. So It's better off if you just keep your website open so they can just buy it at any random time. You feel me? Until you get to the point to where maybe you try to close it a day before a big drop or a couple days before a big drop. But if you're just keeping it closed all year round, no, keep it open, man. You need to have an open site so people can know how to buy your stuff. I also recommend building an SMS and email list. That's where your repeat customers come in. Remember when I said about your recurring customers? That's where they come in. You build an SMS and email list, bro. That is the key. Cause like if you have having a SMS and email list is like having a group of friends that you send and let them know, oh, I just dropped. Can y'all buy? I just dropped this, or you just showing them, and so it's like your own community. You're building your own community right there, and that's a big step in growing and getting 10K. Cause now every time you drop, you don't gotta just. You know that you got this list built up of people that already done bought before and they're willing to buy again. So you sending them your product, you showing them your piece, and they're most likely going to buy again. So like that's why you need to build that list up. Build that list up so you can send out emails, send out texts, let them know when the drop is, all that. Show them the drop, all that, man. That is a key. Like, I wish I would have knew about this when I was first building my brand. I would have been getting people EMS and SMS, bro. And the best way to do it is at pop-ups. When you're doing your pop-ups, get people to scan the code and tell them to, oh, put their email or put their number in for a discount, and they're gonna be able to get a discount. Or put it on your website. You could put like a pop-up message or a spin a wheel, and it could be like, oh, you get this discount if you do this, or you get this if you do this, man. Like that's a good way, bro. That's a good way. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's a good way, cause now you're giving them a incentive. You let them know incentive, like they join your community, your SMS or your EMS list, that they get incentive, or they can get half off, or they can get discounts, or they can get a bulk deal, or it's something they can get. That's gonna help you build up your list even more and more. Maximize your store and offers, bro. It don't matter how many people visit your site. If your store doesn't look good, they won't buy. If it doesn't look pleasing to the eye, they won't bite, bro. Make sure your website's aesthetic fits your brands, bro. Make sure it fits your brand. You can't have a streetwear website but your brand is luxury. It gotta fit whatever your aesthetic is. Whatever your aesthetic is, just your website has to fit that. Another thing you could do is offer bundles. Offer bundles, free shipping, or discounts to increase order value. Keep your customer service consistent, bro. You don't want people letting other people know that you got bad customer service, or your customer service wasn't the best, because that's gonna make customers deter away from your brand. But if they say that, oh, he got the best customer service, and maybe your product wasn't that rocking, but your customer service was on point, so it's gonna make them come back to you every single time, bro, because you got good customer service. They know that, oh man, this man, he got customer service, and it made me come back. Like his customer service like Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? You want your customer service to be like Chick-fil-A, not McDonald's. You need them to be like, to where they be like, dang, bro, like he just always in a good mood. Rather than, man, milkshake machine out, we out of fries, we ain't making fries today. Like, come on now, like you gotta let them know, give them the best experience ever so they can keep coming back to your brand. Next phase, you need to do marketing that brings real traffic, man. You can't just depend on organic posts. Learn how to run traffic. I mean, organic posts is good when you're building your brand, but it still limits you to a lot of stuff. Like, you can make a lot of money off of organic posts, but if you learn the real game, you can make even more money, man. Come on now, like who doesn't want to make more money? Come on, you gotta learn how to use meta ads and TikTok ads. Cause ads is gonna drive more traffic to your website. It's gonna get more people. It's gonna put more people on to your brand, bro. It's gonna put more eyes onto your website, bro. Onto your hard work, and the right person might just see it and might just ball out. Track your break-even price so you're not overspending. Don't overspend on ads, bro. Do not overspend on ads. Cause if you overspend on ads, you might not make no real profit, bro. Cause your bulk might have been 3,000. And then you spent 3,000 on ads, so now you already 6,000 in the hole. It's gonna be hard for you to capitalize off the money, bro. You gotta do it strategically. Only run ads that people actually interact with. Test creatives. Don't just boost random posts, bro. You need to test stuff out, bro. Test stuff out. Don't just do random stuff. Like, you gotta actually study the numbers. Study the trends. Study what's working, what's not working. You need to just study. Don't just blindly just run stuff just because you think, oh, like, this gonna blow up or this. No. Go back and check what's the analytics behind it. What is it doing? Is it performing well? Is people clicking on it? Is people liking it? Is people just scrolling past it? Like, what's the real analytics behind it? That's something you really need to learn, bro. I just put y'all down a lot of strategies I learned that I implemented to make my first 10K, bro. And if you use it, you're bound to make your first 10K too, bro. If you do everything I just described and really put it in your head and really put it, like, use it for your brand, you're gonna make that 10K, bro. Just don't rush it. Don't rush it. Focus on building your foundation, learning your audience, staying consistent. Making 10K isn't luck. It's systems. It's timing and effort. If you do that, it's guaranteed, bro. You're guaranteed to make that. I done gambled so many times on it, bro. I know if you do it, it's gonna work, bro. Because I done tested all this out for myself. And it worked for me. As you can see in the back, bro. This is Maury game, man. Maury Lando with some free game for y'all, man. For anybody that's trying to build something special, man. You know what I'm saying? The Mafia, man. Fueled by envy. Only the strong will survive, bro. I'm dropping my next collection soon. Make sure y'all tune in. If y'all want more videos like this, make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, bro. I'm gonna drop all the free game, bro. I love putting y'all down, bro, because it's like, bro, I learned this so I could teach y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done went through the trials and tribulations so that y'all don't, bro. Y'all have the free sauce right here at y'all palms, bro, for y'all to use, man. But just make sure y'all show me love, bro. Share these videos to y'all friends, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you learned from this video down below. Let me know what you want me to do videos on. Like, you want me to do videos on manufacturers or pop-ups or something specific that you need help with, your weakness. Let me know. And I got y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Mafia, we out, man. Love y'all.
My city, who fucking with me? Pull up with this 30 and this chopper hold a 50. Man, I heard that nigga